to Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, the UCONN Huskies taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Tar Heels will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week.
There he goes!
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
Well, the offense tries to go RPO, but that time the quarterback and his intended target just couldn't hook up.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Porter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So North Carolina's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Broussard. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. The quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a 1st down. Nice start for this offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Finds the tight end. It's a running room. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make them.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bow up. Nice job on first down, stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you got to have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UConn going back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Dances away to buy time. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. And the Huskies are in the hurry-up.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
With the catch, it's Cross. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's shipped. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Tosses it incomplete. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Huskies in the hurry up. He'll do it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. He picks it up, still on his feet. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. This UConn offense really has it going. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. A shot toward the end zone. Makes the grab. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now, first and goal.
And I love it when quarterbacks attack the whole field. Nice job using the sideline. When you attack the middle of the field, those safeties very much get involved. So do the linebackers. You get a lot of one-on-one matchups towards the outside. Nice job throwing it towards the sideline, and the receiver making the big play down the field.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to surge it in. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They'll run the sneak for it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground around, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Lopez to pass. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
He'll field the punt and look for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he's stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires left. He's got it. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. UConn quick to the line. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. UConn will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Jacobs. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ship. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Tar Heels had this offense rolling. The give out of the gun. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Broussard. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the returner will be knocked down. The UConn offense goes back to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. UConn quick to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. UConn will have to punt it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks up the first down. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Tar Heels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to ride this running back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Touchdown, UNC! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Makes the catch. It's Hicks. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. UConn quick to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Quick tempo here for the offense. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They kick it away on 4th down, making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's shipped. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the first half. It is a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Nice move to keep running. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Throws for the tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Caught over the middle. It's Broussard. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking left. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Snaps it in the shotgun. Got it in the middle. It's Jacobs. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Keenan Memorial Stadium.
And the Huskies will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Husky.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the returner is stopped. UConn going back to work on offense. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Leaves it with the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. UConn quick to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They'll run it from the gun.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the 2nd half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense lining up quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for a gap. It's Flowers. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. UConn quick to the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest.
Breaks into the open. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? That's reeled in. It's Hicks. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. UConn will have to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Gonna run it. It's gone. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the catch at the 45. And the returner will be dragged down. UConn going back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. UConn quick to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
1st and goal, UConn.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
North Carolina. 20, UConn.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Now, what a missed opportunity for this offense. They had a chance to get points. Now they turn the football over. But if I'm this defense, I'm ready to roll. I got them in the black zone. They got to go the length of the field, see if I can go make something happen and get this ball back to my offense.
From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Got the back over the middle.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Hand off from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They're going to run it. There he goes. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this?
Found the seam on the left. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The UConn offense goes back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They'll go right back to him. Sweet cut there. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. UConn quick to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hicks. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Vanderbilt is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 14 to NC State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Under fire. Got a first down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Lining up from the 34 on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. It's a fumble. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. He's got him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throw.
Throws for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Gives it on the option. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware. But you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking for room. It's Nichols. Turning it on. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all zeros, and time has expired here. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.